electrified with you.
Welcome back to another video today. I'm back here with Riptide.
Yes, and I'm here with the Monopoly Man, and we're playing Minecraft for some reason.
Yep.
Oh, he started the map. So we're doing a Would You Rather map. I don't know why I'm in my skin. He doesn't know why he's in his skin, and we're having a fun old time. By the way, for those of you watching me, I have an Activate Windows thing on my screen, and I just want to say, live with it. What if you got a ticket to your favorite singer/band's concert, but you couldn't go with your friend who likes them too?
I'm gonna just say, if I got a ticket to a Luke Combs concert, I would ditch you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you know, honestly, if I got a ticket to who is my favorite singer/band?
Anyway.
We'll say Blake Shelton. Point is that I would also ditch you in a heartbeat.
It's not that I dislike you. It's just that, you know, what's the point in one of us going, or what's the
none
point
of
in either
us
of us going instead of one of us?
Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense. This is just common math here. What if you would live without eating, but you couldn't feel flavors?
By the way, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be taste. Don't worry about it. The map creator is apparently from Hungary, so...
No, flavors, Mitch. It's much more ostentatious. That's totally not how you use that word, but I just used it anyway.
I think there's an important question with any of these sort of, you know, you don't have to eat. Do you still get hungry? Like, obviously you don't have to eat to survive, but do you still feel hunger? Because I think that's the thing. Like, if you still get hungry, then yeah, no.
I think we assume no. To which I still go yes, because food is awesome.
Yeah.
So therefore we don't need it.
Okay, what if you won the lottery, but you had to give half of the money to your enemy? Would I give half the money to your boy Blazer? That's a good question. Sure, you can have some money, Blazer.
Here's my question. If you said no to that one, do you just say no to winning the lottery? Like, you just go, no, I'm going to buy this ticket, and I don't want it to be the winner. Is that what you do? What if you would never have to refuel your car, but you had to work on your car 10 hours a week?
Nope.
Here's the thing. I was about to say stonks when it comes to cash, but depending on what you're working on, we could be talking like a hefty transmission bill, Mitch.
Well, and also, even assuming it's completely free, just the opportunity cost of 10 hours of working on your car, like,
that's like all your free time a week. What if you got the thing that you always wanted, but you could only use it under one of your relatives' supervision? Well, for me, it's a jewel, so I'm gonna have to say no to this one.
Honestly, it would probably end up ultimately being some sort of computer part or computer thing. And let's be real, none of my relatives are willing to sit and watch me play games for 12 hours a day.
So you're just like, I get my favorite thing and my relatives can't stand me anyway. So they're just... This question makes no sense.
Assuming they were forced to sit there and watch me do it, and I just made them hate me more, sure, why not?
So you get to torture your relatives, which hate you, and you get your favorite thing. I see literally no downside to this. I see this as an absolute win.
What if you could eat for free in all restaurants, but you'd have to eat the same thing forever? So, like, you could eat chicken tacos from any restaurant for free, but you can eat nothing but chicken tacos for the rest of your life.
Well, Mitch and
I get we're vegetarian. Don't
I
question.
just called. I, I just called you Mitchin instead of. You are clearly a businessman doing business, correct?
Yeah.
I am a Dark Knight. So therefore, we both know about good financial choices and money. And listen, I could make a quick graph for you if you wanted to just show how eating free in all restaurants is stonks, really, is what I'm trying to tell you.
But think about how
And the
malnutritious you would get. Malnutrition.
Mitch, we're American. Our restaurants are only the healthiest. But
Yeah, that's true.
the point is, the stats back me up that this is we're making this is a good investment, Mitch. I would say yes.
Wait, there's a new question. I already hit yes.
When did that
Yeah,
happen?
you were going on your ramble about how much money it would be, and I just hit the button. What if you'd be happy forever, but you'd bring sadness anywhere you go? So basically, everybody around you's sad, but you get to be happy.
Well, that's basically what's happening already. I mean, I'm essentially living this. My life is all a big what-if game. What if you could play music inside your head? Again, another thing I already do. But whenever you do, bubbles come out of your ears. Well, Mitch, again, I turn to you, the money man, Mr. Businessman that does business. So, Mitch, have you seen how much it costs to have Spotify Premium for a month?
No, I haven't, because I don't use Spotify.
Well, that's your bad, but basically, it's like $10 a month. It's not good.
Yeah,
you could save $120 a year, all for the sake of bubbles coming out of your ears. Which, by the way, we haven't even established. Is that necessarily a bad thing? I mean, we're assuming that bubbles coming out of your ears becomes perfectly normal to you when you play music in your head. And keep in mind that you can control the music in your head. So my answer is yes.
Okay, but hear me out. Here's my thing about this. I'd like to be able to set down all of my devices, turn off my computer, and walk away and just be completely unplugged for a bit. If I could play the music inside of my head, then it basically makes it impossible for me to just walk away from any ability to do that completely, right?
Yes.
But sure, we can do it anyway. What if you had a fridge always full with foods you love, but the food you wanted to eat at that moment wouldn't be in it?
Once again, basically just me in real life. So,
Okay, but hear me out. What you do, so you have this fridge that has food that you always love in it, but it's only that fridge that won't have the food you want at that moment. So what you do is you open the fridge and it'll be full of food you love. Then you get a second fridge, and whenever you're not really craving anything in particular, you move a bunch of food over from the fridge that won't have the food you want when you want it over to the other fridge, so that way when you open the other fridge it can still have the food, and as a result you save tons of money on your refrigerated goods.
that was a very businessman way of looking at it, and I like it. What if you could travel in time, but you could travel to only one place and never come back from there? Well, for me, it's definitely Jamestown in 1613 is where I want to be. That's my idea of a good place to go.
You know what would be great? Go to Australia before the colonizers got there and go live with the Aboriginals, and then you get to have giant man-eating snakes and giant bird-eating spiders and no guns to defend yourself.
Okay, but you're with the Aborigines, Mitch. They have spears.
And big boomerangs.
And exactly, they are like the only people that actually know how to fight with boomerangs. Think about it. You would be able to fight with boomerangs.
That is pretty cool.
Like, guns are so overrated. I want to go back to the days when we could fight with boomerangs. I'm trying to PvP without crosshairs right now, and it's very difficult.
You ever, like, get into a dangerous situation, like you get kidnapped? You just go to a different time period. The thing about this is you don't have to use it from the way the question spelled.
You could just go back to the early 2010s, which was the best time to be alive.
Something like that. So yeah, well,
Miley Cyrus was popular, but not any time period is perfect.
This is something that would 100% be useful. A single time teleport.
I love how you're looking at it like a video game cosmetic. Like you just open a chest and you're just like playing Zelda and you find a one-use time transport and you just put it in your inventory and you're like, man, this could be useful if I get into a sticky situation.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. You could have your own TV show. What if you could have your own TV show? But only your relatives could watch it.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I was gonna make a joke about that's basically what my YouTube channel is, but not anymore. What if you could fly, but only for 15 minutes, and if you don't land in time, you crash? You know, Mitch, I don't see the whole not landing in time as being a huge deal, because if you don't land, it's... Listen, Mitch, you and I like to think in terms of money, in terms of profit and loss of... Don't look at me like that. And in terms of profit and loss of revenue, deflation. Well, those aren't the same things, but we'll act like they are. And, Mitch... You get a free skydive if you don't land in time. Do you know how much those cost to do?
That's true. All you have to do is bring a parachute with you, and the threat of the whole 15 minutes thing doesn't even exist.
Exactly. And profits. So,
and from the sounds of things, as long as you land in time, like as soon as your feet retouch the ground, it's kind of like a double jump in a game. As soon as your feet retouch the ground, you can fly again. So all you have to do is land to be able to go back up. So as long as every 14 minutes or whatever you land, you can then immediately go fly back up.
And imagine how quickly you could travel. Which also saves you gas money. Which means even more profits. Oh, this is the easiest yes of my life.
Oh my word, yeah, that is just stonks over and over and over again. What if you invented the medicine for a serious illness,
COVID,
but nobody knew that you invented it? Okay, here's the thing. Inventing medicine is an insanely lucrative prospect, right?
Yeah.
Even if nobody knows you did it, you still get the money.
So you get money and you get to save a bunch of lives, which no one really cares about that because profits.
Well, yeah, the money is the more important part.
But you also get to save millions of lives while you're at it, which I guess is cool. So for me, this is obviously a yes. What if the first words you hear every morning would be, I love you? For the first time in my life, that would be the case.
Know, right?
Mitch.
That sounds amazing.
I know. But every time a different person would tell you that. Mitch, I'm thinking of waking up in the morning and Manta Ray stands over me and goes, I love you. And that's a yes. All day, every day. Are we? Is that over?
Thank you for playing my map. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you want me to make other maps. Oh, by the way, this map was originally made for Popular MMO.
This reminds me of a Roblox donut, Mitch. This brown thing.
It's a donut.
Which is what we are going to be playing next. So stay tuned for the Roblox video next week that me and Mitch on Itch do.
I didn't sign up for this.
You did now.